this down a little. Hey, bro. Welcome to the show, love. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're here. Honey, it is Friday. That is good enough for me. All right, we're here together. It's Sugar Pearl Studio Kitchen Live. Welcome to my kitchen. Welcome to my queendom, where I make and break all the rules up in here. Just like it says above and below, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all things Sugar Pearls. Yes, the website is sugarpearlsonline.com. YouTube is Sugar Pearls. That's SugarPearl apostrophe S. And Instagram is sugarpearls_online. We're going to get cooking here in just a second. Oh my gosh, let me put glasses on. I was hoping I could see the hi Sheena. We are just about to get started. Okay, hang on. I'm trying to so I have a new platform now, and I'm trying to figure out like how to make sure I get all my little things going and whatnot. As far as the comments, make sure I can see everything. Honey, hey, hi Patty. Thank y'all. Yes. So we're broadcasting tonight. It would be helpful if you are from wherever you're watching. So if you're on my page, my business page at Sugar Pearls here on Facebook, that's SugarPearl apostrophe S. Yes. If you're watching there, let me know. Thank you so much, Sheena. You are always sharing, always supporting, and I appreciate you so much. Yes. Before I go any further, I'm going to give a shout out to my favorite guy. Happy birthday, Daddy. Yes, today is my dad's birthday. So I'm going to be making one of his, he would not eat this. Okay. I can almost promise you. One is Boozy and it's chocolate. So, he ain't going for that. All right. But my dad does enjoy French toast. Okay. So we're going to make a little Boozy French toast with the chocolate liqueur tonight. I've cleaned some strawberries. We'll have that as a little bit of garnish. We're going to do some roasted potatoes that I've already kind of cut up and shoestringed a little bit. So we'll do that. And what else? Oh, we're going to make some sausage patties. Yeah, some pork sausage patties. Yeah. It's a boozy brunch. It's a boozy brunch. Hi, Kennedy. Thank you so much. All right. So tonight we are on YouTube broadcasting live. Hello for the first time, YouTube broadcasting live. Yes, Sugar Pearls is in the building. And Sugar Pearls, my business page, we're broadcasting. And of course, here at Carla Renee. Yes. All right. So are we ready to get cooking and looking? Yeah? All right. Let's go. It's hot. I don't know what part of the country or world you may be watching from. Hey, mama. What part of the hi, cousin? Wherever you're from, honey, or wherever you are right now. I am on the East Coast, and we in springtime now. Yeah, I haven't been out since earlier this morning. Well, early afternoon, and it's hot. It's hot. Like I'm talking 80 hot. Okay, so try not to burn too much air conditioning, child, because it ain't summertime. Yeah, good. I got to feed this menopause when it comes. All right. So make sure you're paying attention. Take notes if you want to keep this recipe for future use. But it's a nice. I don't want to say girly. That's anybody would love this recipe. If you know a chocolate lover, people who like chocolate and fruit together, this is a good one. It's a sexy brunch. Yes, it is. But I think you're gonna like it. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do before we get started, because this is gonna take the longest part, which is the potatoes. All right. So what I've done is I got some hot water on the stove. It may be a little bit hard to see right now, but anyway, hot water going here. We're going to, I just chopped up some potatoes. You know, they're super cheap right now. Everybody got them. And I just cut them, like cut shoestring potatoes. All right, just I want to get some of the starch off of it, and I want to soften them a little bit so that it won't take so long to cook, because we're gonna put these in the oven for like the real treatment. Okay, all right, so right now let's just take our potatoes before I make a mess. Hold on, I don't want to get splash bag. Hold on, this could go well or not. All right, we want to do it the right way. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna scoop them in here. I'm not trying to cook the potatoes. I just want to soften them a little bit. So I'm going to put them in this hot water. The water is not boiling, but it is very hot. And I want my potatoes to sit in there for about 10, 12 minutes. Maybe 10, maybe less, but just enough to kind of soften. And this is going to take some of the starch out. See, I've already got a lot of starch that is built up in the water that I've had sitting. I like potatoes for brunch and breakfast, or any time for that matter. I don't eat it a whole lot because it can be very starchy, but a lot of sorry, a lot of starchy water came off of that. All right, so let's dump that. Dump it. Let's clean up our mess. Hey, baby, let me know where you're watching from. Are you watching from my Facebook page at Carla Renee or SugarPearl's? Or are you watching on YouTube right now? Because we're broadcasting on all three right now. Honey, doing things in 2021. What? Hey, sister. Hi, Jeanette. Hey, everybody. Oh, welcome to the show. Yeah, just like it says above, it's SugarPearl's. Yep. Website all down there. Potatoes are going in there for about 10 minutes. Then I'm going to get it out and get them dry and then season them up for the oven. Okay. We're going to give it a little treatment. All right. So hold on to that. I don't want that water to boil. Okay. So I got that. What am I doing next? So now, while I've got that sitting on there, let's look at our pork. Okay. So just some cheap ground pork. Honey, I wanted to get, and I said, well, maybe it's too early. So I thought about doing lamb chops, but I think I'm going to wait until a little bit closer to Easter. I saw some French cut chops today, but they were very expensive. So I know it's not going to go down that much, but I am going to wait until closer to get them. So instead of anything fancy like that, I said, let me just get a cheap pack of ground pork. This is fresh ground pork out the at the butcher stand today. We're going to season this up for our patties, and then we're going to slip it in the freezer. I'll show you why in just a little bit. Okay, so to our pork, this is about a pound and a half. What did I do with the pack at? It's about a pound and a half or so. All right, let's get it seasoned. Okay. Okay. I had to make sure the potatoes were okay. All right. Hey, boo. Okay, so to our pound or pound and a half of ground pork, we're going to add, where's my spices? Here we go. All right. Get yourself a teaspoon handy. So the reason it's called sausage is because it contains sage. All right. So we're gonna add a teaspoon of sage. I'm probably going to do a teaspoon and a half. Might do 2. I probably should have opened that up, huh? Yeah. Let's just open it up. All right. Not overpowering. All right. So that was about 2. All right. To that, no salt is going on here. Pork is already salty. We're going to add a teaspoon of nutmeg. I'm not even doing a full teaspoon. Okay. A dusting. A half a teaspoon. Okay. Let's do a little ground cumin. Ooh. Thank goodness I had my spoon, honey. Get some cumin in there. That was a teaspoon. And let's do a couple of teaspoons of garlic. You know I love my garlic, honey. 1 teaspoon. And 2 teaspoons. I think I'm going to do a little bit of oregano too. Let's do a little oregano and then some thyme. So remember the other week, if you were with me on the show, that's a heaping teaspoon of oregano. And sage is in there, the nutmeg is in there, the cumin is in there. Yes, 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 yes. All right. And you don't have to do this part, but I am going to add about a tablespoon of maple syrup. Just give me a little bit of sweetness. Okay, so that's about a tablespoon. When you see how easy this is, you're going to want to make your own sausage all the time. Okay, this spoon is not working for me. Okay, here we go. Shorter and lower. Okay. That ain't working for me either, honey. You know what I'm about to do. You know what I'm about to do. Mix it with your hands to get the seasons all the way in there. The seasonings. Okay. To mine, I am going to add just a little bit of veggie. Okay, so I got a little bit of red onion. I got a little bit of green onion. You don't have to do that part. You can do a powder spice. You can do an onion powder like I did with the garlic powder. But just enough to... I don't want it super chunky. All right. And just mix and mash this goodness all in there together. Make sure you get that sage kind of in there, evenly distributed throughout the meat. So, oh yeah. Okay. And this is what you got. It looks a little bit like a meatloaf, but what we're going to do, and the reason I said I didn't put my pepper in it. I didn't put my thyme in it either. Yeah, so as I started to say, I made a thyme pulp the other week. Yeah, so this is it, and I want to use it in many, many ways. So I'm going to put about a half a teaspoon of that thyme pulp in there. Mix it around. Just mix. And for a little bit of heat, this is just for me, honey, to keep my metabolism going. And when you're over 40 something, you got to do that. All right, so I'm gonna put a little bit of ground chili flakes in there. You can leave that out, especially if you're doing this for the kiddos. You don't have to put that in there. All right. And just kind of knead until you feel that you have mixed and mashed thoroughly enough to get it on in there. Hey, brother, thank you so much. Hey, baby. I'm sorry I wasn't paying attention to. So I'm trying this thing out, this new platform. And when you're teaching yourself how to do stuff, sometimes it works out great. And sometimes you just kind of practice and play with it. So I'm still playing with it. All right. So let's get that loaf out of there. You go down, and let's get this flattened out to about, not super flat, but about a half inch thick. Okay. So all I'm doing now, I just put it on my parchment paper, flatten it out. It's actually kind of fun. Good little stress reliever after the week. Oh, baby. I think that's about it. So let's get this in the freezer. Just for a few. All right. So much stuff in here. Didn't that blessings that so much stuff in my freezer. Look at it. Woo! Hi. Bread. Got some brown bread from my mom. Okay, good. Okay, so we've got the sausage in there. We're gonna let it kind of come together a little bit, bind all the seasonings that we added and spices and stuff, and then we're gonna kind of, get them in little rings so we can fry them up. Right now, I think our potatoes are just where we need them to be. All right, so I want to pour this off. I'm gonna strain it out first, and I'm gonna come back to you in a hot second. Ooh, perfect. All right. Yeah. Okay, now let's clean off our area. Hope you've been having a good week, bro. I'm glad that you decided to end it with me. Thank you for being here. Hey, brother. All right. You watching. Good. Thank you. Oh, my gosh. Okay. So we've got our potatoes out of the hot water. Okay. Now, just leave it to the side to kind of dry out a little bit. I'm going to put it back in here just so it can dry. All right. There. All right. Okay. Next thing we're going to do, okay, because this is a chocolate liqueur boozy rich toast, okay? All right, so we're going to get our chocolate melted, this is the chocolate for, like you would put a syrup on, so you can do maple syrup, that's fine, or you can make the chocolate sauce like I'm about to do, okay? And the first thing that we're going to do for our chocolate sauce is, I got some good chocolate here. Oh, this chocolate is from Raleigh, North Carolina. It's a dark chocolate. Oh, single origin, Dominican Republic. Let's see. I might add, I don't know. I should eat more dark chocolate, but I don't. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, I had a milk chocolate one too, and I ate the milk chocolate one a long time ago. Look at this. Pretty. It's dark chocolate. Okay, get that in there. Break this up a little bit. Ooh, that's melting fast. All right, now whatever chocolate liquor you have, I like doing this. If I do a brunch party with Bailey's, which is my favorite actually. But I found this one. I went to the wine store. Oh, this was a while ago. I had this. I've had this bottle of chocolate liqueur for over a year. Okay, and it was really, really good. I had never heard of it before, but it's amarula from the marula fruit. Mm, I want to say it was made in, yeah, South African. It's a South African chocolate liqueur. So add your liqueur to, I should have added the liqueur to the pot first. Got that hot, then put my chocolate in. Okay. All right. So do as I say, not as I do. Okay. Okay. All right. So let that heat up. It's just me, so I'm not making a whole lot. I've got some more chocolate too, because I know that's not going to be enough. I've got a little good stuff here. Ooh, Okay, so I'm just gonna break it up, get it melted down, and turn it on low. We want this to melt low, low, and slow, slow. Okay. That is good. Okay. Put that back onto my smaller eye. Let it melt. It's fine. Okay. Just turn it down. Pay attention to it. It's good. We'll come back to that in a little bit. Next thing we're gonna do is our French toast. Let's get started. Okay. So for the French toast, my love, very easy. You're gonna start it out like a classic French toast, and you know when you're doing this, I'm only gonna use 3 eggs because it's just me. Please get a good bread to make your French toast. Now, when I was a little girl, you know, I didn't know no better. You know, we were using light bread, white bread, to make our French toast, which is wonderful, which makes a delicious French toast. You know, you soak it long enough, and you know you can make it into a beautiful thing. But it's so much better when you've got a really, really good bread, honey, like a brioche or okay, this is what we have now. See how that's coming together? See that? Okay, we want it even looser. Okay, so I'm gonna sit it back here super, super low. And I'm gonna add just a little more because I'm gonna finish this bottle tonight. Okay, so that what's going in our chocolate sauce, and then this is also gonna go in our egg batter. Yeah, this is not a recipe for kids. Okay, let's do one more. All right, and okay, I had to make sure I had my other utensils ready. Okay, so when I do my French toast, I typically add the heavy cream and all of that stuff, which is great. You know, do all that. But for the boozy French toast, here you go. We're going to add our chocolate liqueur. Okay, I don't know how much that was. Just pay attention. Okay, I don't know. All right. Hit it with a little cream. Here's my whisk. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so our chocolate sauce is looking really good and pretty. And when it gets the consistency that I need to, we're going to hit it with a little bit of cream just to make it really come together and kind of creamy. Okay, so all I'm doing right now is blending my chocolate liqueur and my eggs. Oh, that smells so good. Give yourself a bit of vanilla, a teaspoon. half a teaspoon of salt, especially when you're doing a recipe this sweet. You need a little bit of salt just to balance out those flavors. Okay, so that's about a half a tea. All right, and blend, blend, blend. Now you can also do the if you want to add a cinnamon or something, but for this recipe, I don't want to. I don't. You can, but I don't think I'm going to do a cinnamon or anything like that for this recipe. I'm going to hit this with a little bit of brown sugar. Let's go for a heaping tablespoon. You can do more if you want, but I don't need it. I don't need it. Whiskey makes me so happy. Okay, just get that on in there. All right. All right. So now you've got a beautiful egg batter for your good bread. All right. So I could not decide. Whatever I do tonight, I'll do the opposite tomorrow when I do the plating. But rear. This rear eye really feels like it's kind of hot. You come over there. Sit down. So I've got a brioche bread, which is kind of thick sliced like I like it. But I also have a sourdough bread, which I really, really like. And I think I'm going to do the sourdough tonight because I can soak this in this batter for a little bit longer. I'm going to do sourdough tonight. I think I'll do brioche tomorrow. Okay. All right. So let's do about 3 slices. I've got my griddle already ready. We're going to do them on the griddle to save some space. So 3 big slices. Look at the sourdough. Yes, I know. All right. So let's do 3 of those. And I'm going to put this to the side for now. All right. Now, I think our potatoes are done. Well, done as far as draining. Okay. And I kept a lid on them so that they could continue to steam a little bit. And rear. Okay. And that way I could ensure that they were nice and tender, but I don't want them too done. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So egg wash for the bread. I'm going to sit this to the side also. Right now that my potatoes are drained, we can dry them off and go ahead and season them. All right. So put this over here. All right. Okay. So you got your potatoes. Go ahead and get those thrown in there. I'm gonna dry them off a little bit more, just because I feel like yeah. Okay. I had a little bit of water in the bottom of that colander when it was straining. Okay, nice. All right, so where's my other towel? Okay, good. Okay, this is the one I can use for my pots and stuff. Okay, so got my potatoes in here. I am ready to go ahead and get our potatoes seasoned. So what we're going to use for that is chicken powder. Chicken powder, honey. Trust me. All right. So whatever powder chicken base you have, I'm going to go ahead and do 2 tablespoons. We're not going to count that. Okay. 1, 2. I know it's crumbly and that was a little over. That's fine. And let's do some garlic powder. That was about a tablespoon as well. To this, I'm going to do a little oregano. Remember, even when you use those dried spices, they are still full of flavor. If you rub them between, that smells so nice. If you rub it between your hands, then you'll release some of the natural oils in your dried spices while cooking. So go ahead and do that whenever you're adding it. Okay, now let's get a little thyme pulp in there. Child, I'm putting thyme pulp on everything. You know how much thyme I got? Lots of it. Did I do garlic powder already? Or was that onion powder? That was garlic powder too. Okay. Okay, cool. I think we good. Okay, so to my potatoes, you know I gotta have some veggies. I'm gonna go ahead and put some color in here. All right, so I got some red, I got some green, I got some peppers, and I've got more thyme. And mix. Try not to break. Hey, lover. How you doing? Did you have a good week? I hope so. You ain't biting nobody's head off at the office, I hope. I was tempted, but, I kept my wits about myself. Ooh, this is looking pretty. Okay, so when you use that chicken powder, because it's got its own little color in it, so we're going to have the prettiest potatoes, I'm telling you, because we're going to lay them out nice and flat and just roast them in our 380-degree oven in just a bit, okay? But I need that pan that's in the freezer that my meat is sitting on. So what do you say we go ahead and take it out, okay? All right. Hang on. This is lovely. Okay. That is beautiful. Look at that. And then we're going to hit it with some pink salt once we lay it all out flat. Okay? Okay. Just go with me, love. Oh. Where's my parm? Oh, shoot. I forgot my parm. I want Parmesan. So what I did, I love, I'm trying to show you something. So I love buying these blocks of parm, but sometimes I don't use them fast enough. So what I did was kind of chop it and put it in my blender, like a food chop, to pulse it down. So I've got some nice, real grated, oh gosh, Parmesan. Look at that. Oh, yeah. And I think I'm gonna hit my potatoes with it. Okay. Why not? Woohoo! Let's just, okay, not too much because we don't want it to burn. Okay. Right. And if you wanted to do more garlic or whatever, honey, then you got your garlic Parmesan potatoes for breakfast. For brunch. Excuse me. For our boozy brunch. Okay. And that's what we got. All right. So I'm going to get my pan out of the Frigidaire. And let's get some rings out of these. What do you say? Oh, I just got a cup, child. I was looking for something else, just a little smaller to cut it with. But we gonna have the best looking sausage patties on the block. Look at our patties. Honey, we can make, and I'm just doing this for me. Like, ain't nobody coming here. This is just me. Look at that. Now we got some beautiful pork patties. All right, so front on. I have to tell myself, you know, what I'm doing so that I don't forget what I'm doing. Okay? All right, so let's take this up, get it hot. We're going to add some oil in there and start to fry. Okay? Our pork patties look so good. Okay, and then once I get those, you know what? Forget about it. Forget about it. Let's just go ahead and get our potatoes on now. Honey, when you're in a small space, like this studio is, like, you have to make the most out of every single nook and cranny. And I don't have a cluttered place. I don't have a cluttered kitchen. But I'm telling you, you gotta know how to make it work. That's why I ain't ready to buy them pots yet. Cause where the heck I'm gonna put them? Where I'm gonna put them? I ain't got no cabinet space. Look at our potatoes. Isn't that cute? Yes, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna hit this with a dusting of pink salt. Just a dusting. Okay, that work for you? All right, let's get it in the oven. Woo-hoo. There you go, boo. Yes. Okay. Chicken powder can go out the way. This heavy cream can go out of the way. Oh, let me tell you what I found today. Let me show you. So I wanted some whipped cream for my French toast afterwards. And I was like, I wonder if I can make a whipped cream out of yogurt. Yeah. And then I went around to look for the whipped cream, and look what I found. It's a yogurt whipped cream, I tell you. Dang, I wish I had thought of it first. But I'm going to try this. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Remind me to add this to my stuff before I eat. Okay? All right. Don't let me forget it's in there. Okay. Chocolate is going. Okay, so I'm going to add, because I plan on using all of this. So I'm adding more of the amarula to the chocolate sauce. Okay? Because I plan on being done with that, like, tonight. Okay? All right, so to this, I have a little coconut oil. So we're going to use some coconut oil. If I can get it open. It's so slippery. Oh, gosh. Okay. All righty. Awesome. You don't need a whole lot because the pork is already greasy. It just is. It ain't no way around it, okay? But I don't want it sticking to this pan, and I know this pan. I live with this pan. Okay? So I know that if I don't add enough lubrication to it, whatever I put on it gonna seize up. So hence the coconut oil. All right? So I can turn that down. I don't want them to cook too fast, but when I tell you, baby, Look at this perfect little, look at that. I'm telling you, you're going to want to make your own sausage patties from now on. Put that on there. They're so cute. Another one. Another one. Yep. And hold on, I got one more. That's 3. Now I still got some meat left too, so I'm just gonna reform it and make another patty or 2. Yeah, I got 2 more patties left out of that. So put this to the side so I can go back to it. Remind myself I gotta go back to it. Okay. So that's it. We've got our homemade maple pork patties. How you like me? What? How you like me? Put my sheet back up here. Okay. I'm ready to start with my hey, okay. With my French toast, okay? So same thing. Where did I put the oil? Lord. I put it up. Oh. I put it behind you. Okay. So I really enjoyed doing like butter and all of that for my French toast, my pancakes, butter, butter, butter. Yes, I'm butter. Hey, boo. That's okay. Hi, Leela. Um, but instead of the butter, because this is a rich, boozy recipe, I'm going to use coconut oil instead of the butter tonight. Okay, and if I use butter for all of my French toast, I could run the risk of burning it pretty badly because I've got the booze in there and it's gonna brown quickly, but I don't want it to brown too much. Okay. All right, turn me up, turn me up. Front, turn it up. Okay. So I'm letting that get hot. Let's go ahead and start dropping one of my favorite parts. Okay. Let's go ahead and sit it in. Just nestle it in, okay? Because what we don't want it to be so wet in the middle that when you take it off the heat, it's wet in the middle. You don't want that. You don't want that. Okay. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It smells so good. Okay. Just turning. I'm not gonna let it sit too long. It's already breaking on me. Okay. Okay. Ah! It's a messy job. It is a messy job. Okay. So while that's heating up and the bread is soaking, let's take a look at our chocolate sauce. All right. I'll tell you one thing, this back eye ain't no joke. All right. So what we've got is something that looks like a really thick hot chocolate, but it's boozy. I can smell the amarula liqueur in there. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. Now, something that I love with chocolate, okay, and I don't eat a lot of chocolate these days, but you know that was just one thing that I used to love. But when I did, I always liked it with like almonds or pecans or something like that. So with my chocolate sauce, I'll let you see how beautiful and silky it is. Just to kind of rub it on in your face. Look at that. Look at that. That is going to drizzle are, I think I'm obsessed with the drizzle. I am. I'm putting some chopped pecans in there. Yeah. So, honey, we got a nice pecan drizzle. All right, leave that back there. Just doing what it's supposed to be doing. And let's go ahead and get the French toast. Here we go. Okay, I told you it was falling apart. Huh? Oh, gosh. Okay, so when I do pictures tomorrow, I'm definitely using the brioche. Ah, okay. I got a little spot where there is no egg. I want to make sure that I get egg on every part of my toast. So I'm just, oh yeah, just taking some of that batter and putting it on there. Okay? Just like that, my love. Oh my gosh. So I just tasted some of it. Oh my goodness. It's so good. It's so good. This is a very sexy brunch. Oh, I can't wait. Okay, and just let that cook. Okay. So I'm gonna flatten my patties out just a little bit more. There we go. Oh, that's gonna be lovely, lovely. Now, if you haven't done it, make sure you tell people that every Friday we're eating good. Well, in my hood for sure. I don't know what you're doing where you at, honey, but you need to be writing this recipe down because this is a wonderful. If you screwed up for Valentine's Day, this past February, maybe this recipe, you can practice it a couple times and have it right by the next Valentine. So, you ain't, out there in the doghouse again. Okay, this is a good one. I can smell the maple, the sage, the I can't wait to bite into it. It's just gonna be lovely. Hmm. Okay, well, the French toast is bubbling away. I'm gonna move this out the way and get a plate ready because it won't be long, honey. But I'll say by well, we gotta wait for the potatoes. So maybe by 8 o'clock or so, we'll be eating. Yeah, we'll be eating. Oh, we've got our Parmesan potatoes in the oven. We've got a delicious, creamy amarula chocolate sauce for our French toast. Let's go ahead and oh wow, okay. And I'm just doing this just so it won't get too clumpy, okay? Because it's still, although it's very low, the eye is still on. So I want to make sure that the mixture stays smooth and creamy throughout. So you will not overdo it on the cream that you add. Okay. So I got that. I was gonna hit with a little heavy cream, but I don't think I need to. I don't think I need to. I'm gonna leave that alone. Okay. Let's split. Ooh, there's a little chocolate. It's okay. I'll take it to the other side. Oh, oh yeah. I know. They're not burnt. They just, you know, highly melanated. Okay? Highly melanated. All right. Turn that down. Okay. And now I'm just going to turn it down. And as a matter of fact, yeah, all the way. And cover it up. I don't need to mess with it no more because I'm going to use this for my eggs. I need to flip. This smells like a carnival. It absolutely smells like a carnival. Okay. The vanilla and the chocolate from the liquor. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna make no eggs tonight. Mm-mm. No, I'll have eggs tomorrow. Okay. For tonight, let's not do eggs. Okay. Got my powdered sugar. I got powdered sugar, honey. Put that out the way. And all we doing now is waiting for the potatoes. So I'm gonna clean up. I want you to see it right there. Now all the so I took the guesswork out for you, so you don't have to remember how to spell the name of the channel or anything. It's right there. See? Over there. All right. Go there, subscribe to the channel. Because the more you do, the more people know about Sugar Pearls. And we can get this thing on the map, folks. Let them know we eating good in the hood. Okay. So go there to Sugar Pearls on YouTube. Tonight I'm broadcasting live. Hey, YouTube family. Hey. And if you are watching this on my business page on Facebook, it's Sugar Pearls, just like the YouTube channel. All right. So you can go there and also like the page and make sure that you're clicking these bells and whatnot so that you know when I post new stuff and I add new content. All right. Because I will continue to do that. All right. Over 60 something videos strong in YouTube. All right. So you won't get bored. You can go there. Find your recipes. Turn that off. That's good. Oh. It just smelled. Did I say it smelled like a carnival? It does. It does. Oh gosh, it smells so good. All right. Potatoes are doing good. We're gonna give the potatoes another 8 minutes, okay? But I wanted to while we got some time, I wanted to share something with you that I discovered. Remember how I was saying that I think races are getting younger, and they do appear to be, but not all of them. Not all of them. Such is the case with this woman. Lord, where my screenshot? So remember that rally, that so-called rally that was really an entire domestic terrorism event? Yeah, that one. Where my screenshots, boo? Here we go. So I don't know if you've heard where you are, but here in North Carolina, I was watching the news and they showed this picture of this. She's a fairly older lady, you know. Laura Steele, a registered armed security guard with Novant Health in Huntersville, which is like just up the road from me. Mama Steele. Uh, a registered armed security guard. she could now lose her license registration. She's from Thomasville, North Carolina, and she was affiliated with the Oath Keepers. They had this whole plan online about all of this stuff and all of this planning that they went um, that they carried out in order to, carry out that event. So I started thinking, I was like, Oath Keepers, Oath Keepers. Like, I know we've been hearing a lot about it, especially with, these new cases and the FBI still looking for these people that stormed the Capitol that day. But remember when there was a picture, they were showing like some cadets. I forget, it was some army school or some school somewhere, some military academy somewhere. And one of the cadets like held up the OK symbol. And then I thought about old lady Laura Steele, who's about to lose her pension, who don't need to be losing her pension at this time in her life, this season in her life. It's a bad time for that. But the cadet, this was years ago, just maybe probably about 3 years ago. And they showed a picture of the cadet holding up the OK symbol. And they were like, what is the symbol? Are they signaling each other? Is this, part of the white supremacist movement? And I thought, Oath Keepers. Okay. Right. I could work for the FBI. That's what I got out of that. You didn't? You didn't get that out of all of that I said. Honey, I could have been a seasoned FBI professional. Okay, it's for Oath Keepers. Honey. Boom! Case cracked. I cracked the code. All right. Honey. Just see what all that mystery watching, all that Alfred Hitchcock did for me? You see? Uh-huh. Oh, our potatoes are looking lovely, but they're not done. I want to toast them up a little bit, okay? Make sure I don't make these as melanated as I did my sausages, okay? Boil, stop. Okay. Folks, yeah. So when I get the hang of, so that was the revelation that I had about how I should have been an FBI agent, because I figured out that the OK symbol was for Oath Keepers, and boom, there you go. Just like White Cop did. Yes. Oh my gosh, for real? Honey, let me tell you. Y'all, don't be losing your pension and stuff because you're trying to fight some fake war. Oh my gosh. Anywho, enough of that foolery. Boy. Oh, Miss Steele. Oh, Miss Steele. So sad. Yet not. I'm not sad for you. I'm not. You brought that on yourself, child. I'm going to just go ahead and, cancel. All right, leave the potatoes are done. Okay. So I turned them on brown just for a couple of seconds. Now it's off. The oven is off. Okay. All right. Calm all the way down. Right. I got my yogurt whipped cream, because you was going to forget to tell me. And my strawberries. All right. So I got me some strawberries. Hold on. What I tell you, you got to be innovative to be with a chick like me. Innovative. You got to know how to make things come together. Look at how she did that so you could see what was happening. Did you see that? Yes. I did it. Cause I'm dope. All right. Y'all, look at this chunky, creamy chocolate sauce. Nuts optional. You don't have to put them in there, but I love me some pecans or some almonds, so I put them in mine. All right. Now I'm gonna use this piece of tab bread that I broke. Ooh wee. I'm gonna do 3 pieces. I'm not gonna eat 3 pieces. I'm gonna put 3 pieces on my plate. Okay, just to be. All right. Put that on there. Ooh. Come on over for brunch. You should just come over. What are you waiting for? Yeah, for COVID to be over. I know. All right. Hold on. I've got. All right. Ooh. Ooh, I'm gonna turn it on the other side so you don't see how honey, look at my sausage. Look at my homemade maple sausage. Sausage, honey. Go ahead and get your sausage on that plate like that. And then put another one beside it like that. Honey, let me get the potatoes out of there. Let me just get them. Oh. What? What? Honey. Just give it a minute. Okay? Give it a minute. I wanna a little paring knife. You know, we make this a little child. Okay. There we go. Ooh. Ooh, I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna show you the whole package in just a second, child. Calm yourself down. I know you just excited as me. Okay, like that. And oh, this is all getting the treatment. Yes. Because if you don't know how to treat you, how you expect for somebody else to know how? This is how I treat me. Let me tell you what. This yogurt whipped cream about to be a thing. Okay, sis. All right, sissy. And go and drizzle your you see that? Okay. Let me just go and drizzle it on there. Oh, 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 whoa, whoa. This was a lot of sauce that it made too. Why? Why not? Why not? You better know how. You better know how, because they ain't going to do it as good as you. They just not. They're just not. I know they're not. Hold on. Let's get you some of those shoestring herb potatoes on your plate. I'm going to just put a little right there. And then when I do my pictures tomorrow, child, I'll have everything together. But for right now, that's all you need to know. Mm-hmm. What? You want more chocolate sauce? You don't need any more. That's enough. Look at, doesn't it look like an ice cream sundae? It really does. Look at that. Mm. Mm. Ooh, can we eat? Can we eat? Look at our sausage. We made that. We made our own taters. Yes, we did all of that. Okay, hold on. Mm. Let's eat. Here we go, boo. Hold on, let me. I'm gonna get some stuff out your way, so I can be closer to you. Oh, thank you, honey. I cannot wait. When I tell you I'm about to go in, oh, the edges are so crispy. Mm, the edges of, and let me scoop on some of that yogurt whipped topping. Look at that. Let's just. Mm. 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 How they gonna know unless you tell them how you supposed to be treated? This how to do it right here. Mm. Okay, that was a French toast, sausage. This is about to be the best sausage I ever had. Baby, if you don't make your own sausage patties from now on, stop giving swagglers your money, child. That right there, whatever measurements I told you to use those. Use that. The sage, the nutmeg. I lost my fork. Thank God I keep a spare. Honey, you stay prepared. Mm. Mm. Just a couple of tweaks. We cut that cooking time of those potatoes in half, and they are beautiful. Beautiful. Chicken powder. hmm And then we dusted it with salt. We didn't even add salt to the Parmesan, honey. It didn't burn. It didn't burn. Like this is good. This is a beautifully delicious, mm, sexy. When I tell you that yogurt whipped cream is lighter than you imagine. I thought it would be kind of heavy. My goodness. I think they lied to me. There's no yogurt in that. There can't be. There can't be. That is absolutely delicious. Make this. It's our boozy brunch, and you spent it with me tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on Sugar Pearl Studio Kitchen Live. Join me next Friday. When we'll be getting closer to an Easter menu. So come back. I gotta find another way to use this time pole, honey. So stick around. Thanks for being here. Tell somebody about Sugar Pearls. Eat good in your hood this weekend. And honey, know that I love you. I do. And I hope you love me back. Bye.